Dear Game Master, I seem to have lost my pet. Can you please help me?
There you go.
Oh, this one's my pet. Thank you. You're the best Game Master ever.
You're welcome.
Hello, my lovelies. Thank you to everybody who sent in questions for Christine to answer. So excited. A lot of you guys wanted to participate. So we've got a list of questions, and Christine, the GM, is here to answer them for you. So here we go. What do you do, and do you have time to play WoW, and do GMs play WoW? Christine?
I can promise you that Game Masters are probably some of the most enthusiastic World of Warcraft players that exists. When I worked at Blizzard, everyone talked about World of Warcraft all the time. During work hours, Game Masters have normal work hours. You can't play the game, you have to work. But during your lunch break, you're free to play World of Warcraft if you want. And of course, a lot of people, go straight home, sit down and play World of Warcraft, talk about World of Warcraft on the way to work, on the way home. So yes, Game Masters play a lot of World of Warcraft.
Can you work from home as a Game Master, Christine?
No, you can't work from home as a Game Master. It is a full-time job. You have to be 18 or older in order to even be considered for the position. And you have to relocate to one of Blizzard's offices, either in Cork in Ireland or Paris in France. We will put a link so you can see some of the pictures from the offices. They're on the official Blizzard website. And there's a link if you want to apply for the job as well. But you can't work from home, and you need special computers to even log into a Game Master account. So it's not like, you can just get a password and then, you need special computers for it.
So a lot of you people out there probably would love to know how do you become a Game Master. Best job in the world, I bet you're thinking. So Christine is here to tell us, how do you become a Game Master?
Of course, what you have to do is you have to apply for the job. If they think that your application seems interesting, they will contact you. But I have a few tips for you for what you should put in your application. First of all, some of you asked, do I need a bachelor's degree or higher education to be considered for a Game Master position? The answer is no, you don't. But it's always a bonus, and it's of course a great thing if you write it down. Your World of Warcraft experience, while in other jobs might seem completely, irrelevant to mention, of course this is the most important thing for you as a Game Master. So, have you had the Lich King on farm for the last year and a half? Are you a guild master of a guild of 150 people? Do you write for your local newspaper about World of Warcraft? Have you played any other MMOs? And also, customer service experience. It is a customer service job. You have to be service-minded, polite. So if you have any type of experience with customer service, that's really good. And also, you have to be fluent in the language you will be providing support in. There's English team, German team, French team. I think there's a Spanish team and a Russian team as well. You have to be able to write fluently in that language and, of course, know how to use proper grammar. So make sure to spell check your application before you send it. So if you send your application to Blizzard and they are interested and they want you in for a personal interview, it's pretty much like a normal job interview. Don't wear your most slacker gamer outfit, but don't suit up like you're going to a funeral either. Just wear normal, clean, neat clothes.
Are jeans acceptable?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you can wear jeans.
So we've got quite a few people that asked the same question, and the next one is, do you get any benefits for working for Blizzard? Which, specifically, coffees and cookies. Do they give you cookies at work? Mana biscuits, maybe?
Of course you get benefits from working for Blizzard, but I want to make this perfectly clear. Game Masters do not get any advantages when they play the game. So, sorry guys, no free epics, no free levels, no free characters, no in-game unfair advantages. What you do get, however, is t-shirts. And t-shirts. And more t-shirts. And Blizzard keyrings. And believe it or not, Blizzard mobile phone jewelry. Blizzard thermal mugs. Blizzard mouse pads, of course. And, of course, the most epic of all gifts, the Outlands camping blankets. We got when the first expansion was released. I mean, I think they're very creative when it comes to merchandise. So, Outlands camping blanket, you should have seen the faces of the Game Masters when we got this. Everyone was like, what is this? We don't go outside.
We've had several picnics.
Yeah, it's very useful.
It's very useful for picnics when you want to have barbecues.
Yeah. So the Blizzard official pumpkin method. Also, you get 2 free sodas a day. I have to say it's been a while since I worked there. You get 2 free sodas a day, and you get a ton of colleagues who are all interested in the same thing that you can talk to about World of Warcraft. And I have to mention the parties, where our Christmas party, awesome party, Arctic party, karaoke, chocolate fountain, epic chocolate fountain. Yeah, so there's benefits, definitely.
Are you all gnomes? Good question, Mitchell.
Despite popular belief, Game Masters are not actually all gnomes. We are both Horde and Alliance. When I was a Game Master, my Horde character was a female troll, blue female troll with blue hair braided. And my Alliance character was a female dwarf with nice red hair.
Can you spawn bosses in cities? Can you kill players?
Well, of course, Game Masters, they do have a lot of powers that they need to solve problems in the game. But there's rules for Game Masters as well, they can't be used. But I remember as a player, I played the beta of Vanilla WoW. And during the end of the beta, they had a special event called Armageddon, or the end. And their Game Masters would actually spawn bosses in the cities. I was in Undercity at the time, and it was just full of abominations, killing everyone. And they would pick random victims and just drop them from high up in the sky to their death on the ground. So Game Masters have powers, but they really don't use them.
We got a few questions submitted from Joel and Hundar, our Machinima director. So hey guys, thank you very much for playing along and submitting your questions. Their question is, what is GM Island like, and are there dancing trolls?
Only if the Game Masters dance those. But actually, I think Blizzard intentionally created GM Island to be as boring as possible to bore the Game Masters into working as hard as they can in Azeroth. So, Dragon place really.
There's nothing there, right? Like one house or something?
Yeah. It's really, it's just a place to have the character.
Deserted island?
Yeah. No mobs, nothing.
Palm tree?
No.
Sad. Did becoming a GM destroy the WoW experience for you?
No, it didn't actually. WoW is a great game, even if you see it from the other end. It did become a bit overwhelming because it was like, wow, everyone was speaking about WoW, you work with WoW, you play WoW, and eventually I got a bit tired of playing World of Warcraft and I didn't play as much as I used to, but I know a lot of my colleagues they love the experience of being a Game Master and actually being able to just completely surround himself with World of Warcraft and just live the dream and get paid.
Did you ever appear in front of a player, and what form did you take?
It is quite rare that you see a Game Master in-game. As a Game Master, I did appear in front of players. Often I liked to do it when I would return lost item, or for example help a raid that was stuck in an instance that was buggy. So it's a nice gesture to do, but the thing when Game Masters appear for players, they only appear for the player, they're helping to not disrupt everything around them. So if you ever meet and see a Game Master, and you want your guildies to believe you, screenshot where it didn't happen.
I didn't know that, so that you appear for just me, and nobody else around me can see you?
It can cause quite a bit of confusion, but it's just otherwise people just start.
Oh my god, Game Master! Oh my god, Game Master!
Actually, you can be lucky to actually meet a Game Master, and not in the cities, but around more deserted areas, who's like doing a little magic show, giving out cookies, and doing a little magic trick. They are very rare, these Game Masters, and I don't even know if they do it anymore, but I know that they did it while I worked at Blizzard, that's 3 years ago, and it was very good with the players. It was great fun. But no free epics, just little fireworks and cookies.
Fireworks and cookies.
Yeah.
And something. Yeah. Do you talk in RP? That's role-playing talk?
Game Masters are very rare when they talk to players on role-playing realms especially, and if you're being talked to role-playing wise, you try to kind of act the part. So often you would be referred to, oh, great god of Blizzard. I do try to play the role, and it was fun. I know a lot of Game Masters actually do like role-playing and do it a lot in their spare time. And they would, of course, really love when it's harder to talk to a player when they're role-playing, but for those guys it was just the best. And another funny thing is Talk Like a Pirate Day, which is on the 19th of September, so it's a bit late now, so you have to wait almost a year. But on Talk Like a Pirate Day, a lot of game masters talk like pirates. And that's great fun. And in the office as well, people in real life, some of them dress up as pirates.
Yay, pirate!
Yeah, I mean, how cool is that with the hat and feathers and yeah, just cool sitting in front of the computer there, like a pirate.
Being pirate.
Good stuff. And Halloween as well. A lot of people dress up for Halloween in real life. So I was Queen Amidala for Halloween. Yeah. And one of my colleagues was Darth Vader. And,
That's cool, you get to wear Halloween costumes to work.
Yeah, we do Halloween costumes in front of the computer at work. It's great fun. It's a very informal office really, and tons of fun and young people. So it's good fun.
Did you ever ban anyone for fun?
Game masters can't do that. Also, that would be mean, and I'm a really nice person. And I mean, it's not, as I said earlier, there are rules for game masters. You can't just ban someone for fun. I mean, it's a serious job.
What is your most proud GM moment? And what is the best thing about being a GM?
This might sound a bit cheesy, but giving back items to a player who lost them, either because he was hacked or he got upset and deleted his character and all his stuff, or if a raid bugged and they couldn't loot their well-deserved loot, being able to investigate that and verify it and actually give people their epics back. I know I never played really hardcore, I played kind of casual, and still my few epics meant so much to me. I can't even imagine what it would be for you, Sila, to lose all of your epics. Yeah, and I mean, those players were so torn up about losing these items, and being able to actually return them was, I mean, it was the greatest thing I felt that I did as a game master.
Why did you quit?
I had been working at Blizzard for 2 years at the time. I worked in France. I was a bit fed up with World of Warcraft. I mean, it was too much. I was never as hardcore as some of my colleagues. And I didn't speak French, so it makes it a bit hard to live in France. And also, I wanted to continue my education. I left my education to go work for Blizzard, and I kind of wanted to go back to that because I felt I got what I needed from the experience I needed there. And I'm in Scandinavia, and especially the long summer nights, so I took some part of Blizzard with me, namely my boyfriend, who also worked as a game master, and now we live here in beautiful Norway.
What do you miss most about being a GM?
Well, apart from the lovely climate of France and the lovely food of France, one of the best things about being a game master is being part of Blizzard and being a part of this huge thing that everyone knows and everyone talks about, and also the community in the office is very close-knit, and everyone there is like around your age, and you're all very interested in the same thing. Yeah, you really have a connection with your coworkers that you wouldn't normally find in, any other office job. You can go and you can tell them, oh, I finally got the Baron's horse yesterday, and everyone will be so excited and know exactly what you're talking about and what you've been going through to get this drop. And it's just, yeah, it's great. You have something very much in common with everyone, and everyone's very excited about it. And it's a great, collegial, relaxed atmosphere.
What was the funniest question you ever got?
I got a lot of funny questions, but I actually have one that I remember particularly well, and not because it was that hilarious, but because I never thought of a really good answer to it. So I was hoping you could help us and write in the comments a good answer to this question. And the question I got was, what happens when the unstoppable force meets the immovable object? And I could never think of anything more clever than earthquake on GM Island, and that's just, it's not very funny. So please help me come up so I can finally rest in peace and think, oh, that's what I should have said.
So another one from Hundar and Joel, and they would like to know, what is your craziest tickets, and what is the funniest misbehaving player story?
As I said, it's really hard to remember, but I have this one story that I want to share with you because it's kind of cute. We were investigating a player who was suspected of botting while fishing. And he's just fishing and not moving. And we thought, that's a bit suspicious. It turns out it was actually his 5-year-old son who was playing his character. And his 5-year-old son loved fishing, so his dad would let him fish on his character, so there was absolutely nothing wrong. And yeah, of course you're allowed to do that. So that was a kind of cute story. We thought he was a bad guy.
He was a little kid.
Yeah.
That's cute. What was the most asked question you got?
We had a lot of players, as I said, 3 years ago, we had a lot of players asking, can I please change my name? Can I change my race? Can I change my appearance? So we couldn't do that. So I'm really happy that Blizzard has introduced the service to change your name and your appearance and stuff now. So that will make a lot of players happy because I felt sorry for them back then.
She was very, very excited when they introduced the barber shop in major cities. I was like,
I've been rooting for that ever since I started working at Blizzard. Oh my God, I want to change my hair. I want to change my hair. I'm a girl. I need to change my hair color and my hair color.
I've got hair colors for matching pets and dresses.
Of course, it's a necessity. There are actually a lot of girls. Actually, I want to say there are actually quite a bit of girls working at Blizzard. So
be nice to your GM.
Yeah, be nice to your GM. You never know who's behind that name.
So a few fun questions we've got here. So silly questions. Why can't you skin a tauren?
Actually, I've been wondering that myself, and I asked that at my job interview, just with gnomes, because I played Horde. And I don't remember what they said, but I'm pretty sure it's a bug in the game. I mean, it has to be.
You should totally be allowed to skin
Yeah.
taurens.
No. Gnomes.
Taurens!
Gnomes!
Taurens!
Gnomes! They're not even alive. They're like little...
What are you going to do with gnome skin?
Stop.
At least taurens are like, will keep you warm.
But you could wear a hat. Tie the legs here.
I'd rather go for a big tauren fur coat.
They smell.
What came first, Christine? The chicken or the egg?
Happy to answer that question. The egg came first. And the reason from that is from an evolutionary point of view. The creature that laid the first egg was not what we know today as a chicken, but rather a proto-chicken. And due to slight mutations in the DNA of the egg, what emerged from the egg was what we now today know as a chicken. So there you have your answer.
Bravo! That was very clever.
Thank you.
Good job. Mm-hmm. Badger or fox? Badger. Snake. Do all GMs have access to his grandmother's potato salad?
Of course we do. But if you want to get it, you have to kill the GM and do it.
What happened to my dance studio?
Darylyn, I regret to inform you that we have been unable to locate your dance studio. I assure you that we have done our very best to locate it, but we have been unable to verify that you have been promised such an item. I sincerely apologize for the inconvenience this has caused to you, but I thank you for your patience and understanding in this matter.
Alright, thank you very much to everybody who submitted questions. Thank you very much to the lovely GM Christine. For more World of Warcraft news, movies, updates, you can check out my channel Zila8 on YouTube or Z Presents. Christine made me a website, which Malzy got for me. Christine made the website. It looks really fabulous. So zpresents.com or Machinima Realm. And thank you very much to the guys at Machinima Realm for playing along. We appreciate it.
And like her on Facebook.
Oh yeah, I'm on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's everywhere.
Can't get enough.
As she should be.
Thanks for watching. Hey Christine, is it true that all game masters are Horde?
Oh no, absolutely not. I mean, there's no truth to that rumor.
I should say talking.
Oh no!
Machinima, bad language.
You can't say that, you're bad!
Sleep easy at night, not rest in peace. I don't think you want to die.
Oh.
Please write an answer to that question down below. So what happens when the unstoppable force meets the immovable object?
See, this is a new WoW player. She doesn't know these items.
I don't know what that is. No. I didn't play in vanilla, sorry. I'm a Wrath of the Lich King girl.
Dude.
Yeah.